Hi guys, welcome back to the next episode of the SamDjanShow. Today we're looking at will Andrew Garfield return as Spider-Man? So let's get into it. Welcome back to the SamDjanShow, where we look at pop culture. Now I'm sorry you had to see that. That was from another video I will be doing later on. But so let's get into it. Now we're looking at some movies that Andrew Garfield could be in. So Andrew Garfield, he's my favorite Spider-Man. I feel like he could have been good. The problem is he just wasn't given good material. So his iteration of Spider-Man is kind of just like, because I remember so many people did not like his iteration of Spider-Man, and this was before No Way Home, and then No Way Home came out. People have like come around and said he was an okay Spider-Man, but now now let's get this. Let's start. So Amazing Spider-Man 3. So I think this is the one everyone wants. Now there was going to be Amazing Spider-Man 3, 4, and it was going to be Sinister 6, but the reason it didn't happen was because Amazing Spider-Man 2 people didn't like and it didn't make any money. So I love Amazing Spider-Man 1. The problem with Amazing Spider-Man 2, they just put too much stuff in it. I think Amazing Spider-Man 3, they could have helped things. Yeah, obviously Gwen Stacy wouldn't have been. It would have been Mary Jane, played by Shailene Woodley, and I would have wanted to see her as Mary Jane. I think she could have been a good Mary Jane. The problem with her, we didn't get to see her. She was going to be the Amazing Spider-Man 2, but they cut all the scenes out to focus on Gwen and Peter. But I think she would have been good Mary Jane. Now I don't know who the villain was going to be. I think Captain Stacy was going to show up in her in flashbacks. I don't know, but I wouldn't want to make Spider-Man 4. I'll be honest. I'd rather have this than Spider-Man 4 because so yeah, I hope this gets made sometime. Maybe I don't know if will it be made by Sony or Marvel Studios. I don't think Sony. I don't think Andrew want to go Sony because of what they fired him. So I think maybe Marvel. I think the reason he came back for No Way Home was maybe because Marvel Studios asked him to, but I don't know. We have to wait and see. So next to Sony Spider-Man universe. Now this is because it consists of the Venom movies, Morbius, Madam Web, Craven the Hunter, and then Elmer to that universe, Sony universe, which I don't like. I did not like Venom 1 and 2. I did not like Morbius. I'm not looking forward to Craven or the other movies, but I feel like they could have put Andrew Garfield, which they should have put Andrew Garfield in the first Venom movie. I think it probably would have worked out. I feel like the tone that Venom movie was going for was kind of similar to Andrew Garfield's one. So I would have wanted to see that. I wanted to see him get the symbiote. Because in No Way Home he said he's never fought an alien, so I would want to see him fight the Venom and get the symbiote. I would want him Venom 3, but I don't see it happening now. Maybe um I think maybe if they were to do the black suit, it would be with Tom Holland's one. And maybe a sequel was. I don't know if they'll use that storyline. We have to wait and see. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I think Andrew Garfield probably. I mean, and they asked him to come up in the Sony Spider-Man universe. He said no because I think he said he's quit acting, but I don't know if it's. I would want him to see him come back, but we have to wait and see. It might happen, it might not. And the last one I have is Secret Wars. And I think Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield they will both reprise their roles in Secret Wars. I think everyone's gonna show up because this movie has to top Endgame in terms of like cameos, in terms of characters. And I think Secret Wars is the next thing we see him next. Yeah, it's 2 years. I think it's 3 years away, and they announced it last year at Comic Con, and I'm looking forward to Secret Wars. My only problem with Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty is the writers. You have Jeff Loveless, who did Ant-Man the Wasp, who's directing Kang Dynasty. And then you have Michael Woodard, who did Doctor Strange, Boy vs. Bowser, Loki's doing Secret Wars. I just wish they got those directors. I don't know who would direct Secret Wars. If I'm being honest, I'd rather John Favreau direct it, but I don't see it happening. But maybe because he's busy with the Mandalorian, I would want to see him do another one because he hasn't done one since Iron Man 2, and that was in 2010. He didn't do Iron Man 3. He has shown up as happy, but either John Favreau, I don't really know. There's rumors about Ryan Coogler. I don't want him off the Wakanda forever, but I hope we see them. I hope we see the Free Spider-Man reuniting because that was one of the best parts of No Way Home. And yeah, so I'm happy Andrew got, because the problem with Andrew Garfield, there was so much potential they could have done with him. The problem is they just did not give him good material. And then finally in No Way Home, we finally saw him come back and he finally got the respect he deserves. And even when he saved MJD, he had the most memorable moment. So yeah, just want to get this video out. So guys, so much for my video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.